ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to Western Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Hot Wheels 2023 Mainline once again, today with the Sports Series. It's a very interesting set. I find it weird that, I find it weird that this is a Hot Wheels set to begin with, you know, because it's just such a weird little collection. But they are 5 Hot Wheels cars dedicated to different sports, and we'll go through those as we go here today. I'm going to try and new thing here on the channel. I'm actually going to try and see how fast I can get these videos down to, because I got a lot of stuff that I need to do, and I don't know, I need to make quicker videos because I don't have all day to just sit around and make videos, and I'm still slowly starting to realize that. So enough chatter, let's just get into this with the first one here. Number 1 of 5 is Skate Grom, with sponsored by Tony Hawk, as you can see, or Tony Hawk's got his name on it. Pretty interesting. I don't know who this guy is on the skateboard here. Looks like he's dead inside though. So yeah, I'm not too sure what that's about. But anyway, yeah, so this is the first one we're gonna look at. As like I said, actually, let's look at the back. It says, never backing down from a challenge, no matter what the sport. So yeah, they're quite literally just sports themed vehicles. We got 5 of them we're gonna look at today. And the first one here is Skate Grom, which is a skateboarding one, you know, as you would assume. I don't know how to open this because I can't grip the package, so I'm just gonna... You ever seen people that tear open Hot Wheels cars? Like, they'll grab the top of the card and just rip it like that? Hey, I have beef with those people. It makes me very angry, the way that they open Hot Wheels cars. Because, like, I get some people don't hang on to the cards like I do. But there's just so many better ways that you could do it compared to that, and I don't understand. Ooh, that does come off. So, for those of you who don't know, in the world of Hot Wheels monster trucks, there's a monster truck that came out recently called Bored to be Wild, and it's Skate Grom, this Hot Wheels car, Skate Grom, as a monster truck. So as a guy riding a skateboard as like the overall body design, and the little skateboarder dude on the monster truck comes off, and I've never had this Hot Wheels car before, but it looks like the little skateboarder guy comes off of this too, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, we got a pink body, a silver chassis, white tires with pink rims, and then a black little figure on the skateboard there. Not a whole lot to talk about here. We can look at the figure first. As you can see, it's just a guy with the t-shirt and the undershirt, really rocking that 80s fit. On the back, it says Tony Hawk Hot Wheels in white. Got the little figurine there at the little pegs to hold him on. Hot Wheels car itself, as you can see, it's got the skateboard here, pink with the tiger striping and black, which looks really weird. Tony Hawk here with his logo, which is the Hawk skull. And then Hot Wheels Skate down here. I think this is a car to promote the Hot Wheels Skate line, which we've kind of looked at here on the channel before. We will look at more in the future. And there you go. That's the bottom of the car right there for all that information that you guys might be interested in, that I am definitely not. Now, the cool thing is about this car is that it is like a skateboard, so you know you can do a bunch of different like skateboard tricks with it. I can't do any because I don't know how to tech deck. That's not a skill that I ever learned growing up. But you can do like a couple of tricks, like you can, you know, make it wheelie like this. I don't know what that's called. You know, I could try and do a kickflip, but I'm probably just going to embarrass myself here. Ouch. I'm just going to do what I do with my toy monster trucks and just do a flip like that, because that's all I know how to do. All right. There you go, everybody. That's the first car for today's video, Skate Grom. Right there. My first ever Skate Grom. Actually, I'm pretty sure 2 of the cars we're going to look at in today's video, I've actually don't have in my collection, but I kind of do, so... In a way, they're not. I haven't reviewed them on video. All 5 of the vehicles we're going to look at in today's video, I've never shown off on video before, casting-wise. Number 2 of 5 is Teed Off 2. This is a golf-themed one here, and this one actually has a special feature, as you can see up there. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to share it off because I don't keep golf balls on me at all times, which I know is kind of a bit of a weird thing to admit, but I don't. It's not like I can... It's not like, you know how a magician always has a deck of cards on him? I don't exactly carry a golf ball on me at all times. Although that would be a weird thing to have to explain to somebody if you did tell them that you carried a golf ball on you at all times. Guess you never know when you need one, right? All right. Here we go. Let's zoom in, and then we'll talk about the special feature after we're done looking at the car. So here it is, Teed Off 2. So we got a green body, dark gray chassis, black tires with yellow rims, and No window insert there. Thought there was, but there isn't. On the side panel, we got the number 9 in black on that little white piece there. Hot Wheels in yellow and black. And then we've got a T cross with the golf ball there. Golf written on the side. You've got a bunch of white dots and stripes. And then Hot Wheels Sports written up there. This side is exactly the same, but mirrored. Nothing on the front end, really. You got the huge, massive engine here, which is pretty cool. A little bit of a indent there on the top of the engine there for a reason. We'll explain that in a second. Then in the back, you've got an extra seat here, and you can see all the little golf clubs in the caddy bags right there, which is pretty cool. On the bottom there, teed off to all the different stuff that you want to see down there. And then the special feature for this car here is that if I had a golf ball on me, which I don't, however, I do have these really tiny magnetic balls that we could use instead to kind of show this. So if I were to take a golf ball, let's pretend this little bead is a golf ball. That's what this car is that is metal. Whoa, that scared the crap out of me. But yeah, that's what this car is. It basically doubles as a golf tee. So basically, if in any situation you ever need a golf tee and you don't have one on you, you could always use this Hot Wheels car, because if I had a golf ball, you just put it on top of here, hit it off, probably send the car into next Tuesday, because, you know, if you golf like me, you always try to take a piece of the grass with you when you're teeing off, because I don't golf. But yeah, anyway, that is the second car right there, Teed Off 2. And it's called Teed Off 2 because there is a casting called Teed Off, which is the Teed Off 2, the car that we just looked at, is an updated version of the original casting Teed Off. So that's cool. All right, next up is an interesting one. This is Head Gasket, number 3 of 5 here. And this is a car that I actually have a version of in my collection. Never shown it off on video before because I got it secondhand. But I don't know entirely what this car is supposed to be. I think if I had to guess, I think it's meant to be a baseball helmet. I don't think it's a football helmet. I think it's a baseball helmet. So I'm going to go with that. Head gasket, and the sport that it's representing is baseball. Ouch. I'm just going to run with that because I actually have no idea. I really have no clue. These aren't exactly Hot Wheels cars that I research in depth because they're not all that interesting to me, the castings of these. So I don't know. All right, here we go. So we've got a really nice blue color for the body. I don't even know what you'd call that necessarily. Brown chassis, orange tires with chrome blue rims, and then no window insert here. I don't even know where a driver would fit in this because the engine takes up every single bit of visibility on this car. So this might even be an autonomous car because I don't think you could fit a driver on here anywhere. Either that or it's all like camera based. So you sit inside of here and you got a screen in front of you and the cameras like tell you where everything is. I don't know. I have no idea. But on the side panel here, we have 68 in this little circle flame logo here. Hot Wheels, checkered flag, and you got some stripes there as well, which look really cool. On this side, it's the exact same thing, but mirrored. On the front, not too much to see here. We got the engine with the shocks right here and all that. Stripe going up the top of the hood, or top of the car. I wish they would have continued the stripe all the way down the back. That would have looked nice, but I understand kind of why they didn't do that. Nice little spoiler here in like a tapioca color. And you've got a parachute. So this is, believe it or not, a drag vehicle, like a speedway quarter-mile drag vehicle. That's interesting. There is the chassis right there. And yeah, there you go. That's our third car for today's video, Head Gasket. Pretty interesting. All right, this next one's pretty interesting as well. I actually really, really like this car, not gonna lie. Number 4 of 5, we have Ice Shredder. This right here is a toboggan sled, a bobsled. Not a toboggan, it's a bobsled. So basically, it's got a bobsled team in there, as you can see, and all that jazz. And yeah, this is really cool. I really like the paint job on this, so let's get it open. This is, again, another car that I actually have in my collection, but I got it secondhand, so have yet to do a video on it. Hopefully, all my secondhand cars, I'll be able to do videos on them eventually when I get the full sets of whatever they belong to. Yeah, here we go. This is Ice Shredder. So let's zoom in, shall we? Here we go. So we've got a blood red body, which I really like. We've got almost like an icy blue chassis, white tires with white rims, like absolutely micro tires, by the way. And there's a reason for that. and then no window insert. As you can see on the side panel here, we got Hot Wheels '07, and you got all these cool little stripes coming down the side here in blue, orange, and white, which is pretty neat. This side is exactly the same, but mirrored. On the hood, as you can see, we got a lot of cool detail here. '07 there with all the different colored stripes again, and then Ice Shredder on the hood. And then you can see the bobsled team in here. You got the driver of the sled, the two teammates, and then you got the pusher right here in the back who's creepishly sitting over the top of the third guy there. You can see his foot in the back as well where he would push the sled. Because for those of you who don't know how bobsledding works, you're kind of in the same boat with me, but I have a little bit of knowledge. The way that it works is you get the full team in here, right? And then this guy in the back hops out and he pushes the sled on foot and then hops in. Or is it all four? Do all four, is it like two on each side push the sled, they all hop in, and then as they're going, this guy pushes the sled to pick up speed maybe? I really don't know how it works, but I like this Hot Wheels car, I will say that. So there you go, everybody. That is Ice Shredder right there. A really interesting idea, concept Hot Wheels car right there of a bobsled. All right, and now on to our final vehicle for the set, which you guys saw right at the beginning of the video. Number 5 of 5 is Rise and Climb, which is representing the sport mountain biking. So the cool thing is about this car, and that if you don't know Hot Wheels cars, and you're probably about to just find this out, this is a chase piece. This is a treasure hunt car, so this is rare. I'm going to use a knife to cut this out of the package, which I'm going to do right now. Alrighty, here we go. Cut her out of the package using a knife, so that way we don't damage the card, because this is a rare-ish vehicle. You can see the little symbol right there. Pretty cool, right? All right. So let's take a look at this thing in detail here. I don't know how rare this vehicle is. It must not be too rare, because this thing literally, my local Albertsons and my local Family Dollar had one of this car sitting on their shelves for what felt like months. Like, it seemed like, yeah, this thing was rare, but nobody seemed to care, because it was a pig warmer, which is weird. For a rare vehicle, that is weird. But anyway, here we go. We got a teal body, black chassis, black tires with dark gray rims, and almost a completely blacked out window insert. As you can see, it says Quick Hot Wheels something mechanic. I don't know what HWC is. Hot Wheels cross mechanic for like biking. Quick Hot Wheels cross mechanic. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. And then you got this little flame guy here. Kind of looks like Pac-Man. Not gonna lie, the shoe and yellow body combo really makes this look like Pac-Man. Same thing with the eyes. He's holding a wrench. He looks like a little flame guy. You got some smoke coming off and whatnot. All sorts of cool stuff. Checkered flag there. Hot Wheels logo there. And then you got a little biker here, a little emblem. And then you got the treasure hunt symbol back here. This side is exactly the same but mirrored. On the front, you got the little headlight area here. I think this is meant to be an electric car. It feels like it is an electric car, but I don't know. On the hood, we have Quick Hot Wheels Cross Mechanic, DAV 90. I don't know what DAV is, but excuse me. I don't know what DAV is. You got the little Hot Wheels Treasure Hunt logo in white this time. You got the little biker guy. Fastest bike repair, Hot Wheels. I don't know what that says. LWC Racing, C down. That second one says Andrew Racing, which is interesting. Wonder if that's the name of the guy who designed the car, Andrew. And then you got checkered flag on the front there. On the top, you got a little bit of a sprocket. And then in the back, you have two bikes, which is pretty cool. And yeah, there you go. Rise and Climb right there, everybody. That is the final car for today's video. Also the treasure hunt of the set. And yeah, let's get to the turntables and close this thing out. So there you go, everybody. That is the full set right there for the sports vehicles. From left to right, we have Skate Grom, Teed Off 2, Head Gasket, Ice Shredder, and Rise and Climb. Pretty cool little idea for a set. I will say, though, I think quite literally the cars got better as the set went on. I really don't think the Skate Grom's all that interesting. The color pattern is really strange. Although here at the end panel, if you look at the little guy on the top of Skate Grom, he kind of looks like Spider-Man holding onto the wall there, which I think is really funny. The Teed Off 2 could have had a more interesting paint job, in my opinion, even though this thing got 2 recolors. You heard me right. Friggin' Teed Off 2 got 2 recolors. Not 1, 2. Which is insanity to me. And I'm going to be honest, all 3 of the paint schemes suck. They're all terrible. And then you got Head Gasket there. I like the Head Gasket color. I like the main color for that. I think it's great. Ice Shredder there, I really like. I have no complaints about that Ice Shredder. I think it's good. And then Rise and Climb, I also really like that one and have absolutely 0 complaints. I think literally, as I said, the last 3 are really, really solid. I would not correct a single thing on them. Maybe with Head Gasket, I'd make that stripe go all the way down the back. Other than that, like I said, Teed Off 2 could have had a more interesting paint job. And Skate Grom, I really don't know. I don't know if that one was fixable or not. That one just kind of sucks in general for me. But all in all, as a set, pretty dang good. As somebody who really isn't into sports in general, I really like this set and I think they're good. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you and good night.